Hi there, sign of Cancer. This is Kim here to do your reading. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. My last reading of the night. If you purchased a private reading for me, and by the way, thank you for all the support with that. Those are $24 in the description box. You can get a private link. And I go over with you the amazing different questions I get for the tarot. So and I try to make it as affordable as possible. It really works out that way, honestly, for me and everyone who's my client. So, with that being said, please like the video. Goodness, it helps so much, and I really appreciate it if you would do that. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back. You know, I love the comments. I love the support and the love, and I try to put it into these readings too and give it right back. So, what do we have for Cancer? Celtic Cross would be good. Oop. Bottom of the deck, the Five of Earth in the reverse. That's kind of how you want to see that card, because it's about overcoming a hardship of some sort, or a worry, something that has a tangible, like there's a tangible thing on in the earthly, the material realm for you to be worried, but it's being relieved. Oh, wow. 2 for the outcome. Good. Good. Even better. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so this is like overcoming, right? Overcoming worry, hardship, and things like that. And then the Nine of Air in the reverse here. I know I'm jumping, but the Nine of Air in the reverse with the Page of Fire for your outcome is a solution that's coming to you about something that for a long time you felt like there was nothing you could do about it, or it was just creating worry, anxiety, sleepless nights. It feels like you've got quite a few people. I'm not sure if these are people, actual people here, or what. We'll have to get into this. Okay, so the Empress energy in the past, what you created with the Empress energy would be the maximum you could receive. It's embracing divine feminine over all queens. Everything the Empress creates, it grows, it multiplies. So to me, this is about something that you have birthed to life, your creation. Tell me more. 8 of Swords, reverse. It could be a mother figure also for some. You have 2 Page of Wands now. New passionate beginnings for you. Yeah, there could be somebody that has something to say about this new passionate beginning, just because I've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse now, and I did say motherly or mother-like, but I'm not sure if this is the most kind or caring or compassionate person. This is feels like a bunch of expectations, okay? And I feel like you've had to free yourself from some sort of limiting beliefs or thinkings that have come from these energies or influence in your life. The Ten of Fire is like you put in your all, and it is a completion after you put in your all. Okay, so you come to a completion, and most of the time this card is saying that you don't have to carry the burdens for everyone all the time anymore. Like, it gets heavy. And so the challenge is the Knight of Earth. So you're wanting to be this person that, okay, so you're wanting to be the person where everybody says, okay, you never let me down. Okay, you got that, right? You can handle that, right? And there's just this yes, yes, yes. Not wanting to put people down. Dependable. You can still be all of those things without having to say yes to everything, because you do have to watch out for your own physical burnout. So that's that. And also, let's just keep going. 7 of Water is the heart of the matter. You have lots of choices when it comes to matters of the heart, or you have some escapism possibly going on when it comes to matters of the heart and how you feel, or needing to see something clearly. This Escapism of the heart. Never heard of that. It's trying to escape how you really feel by keeping it in a daydream. Maybe it's because how you feel has other people upset, or there's competition around this. Maybe there's competition around the fact that you have so many options. There's this energy of somebody trying to pull you off focus or cause obstacles or challenges, and these are other people causing you to just not see something so clear. It has to do with how you feel, like how your heart feels. Tell me about Eight of Earth in the reverse. You have 8-8, so there's a nice point to being wealthy there and prosperity. But something's going to change when it comes to work or things that you do on the day-to-day. Tell me more about Eight of Earth reverse. What is changing about this? About work? Oh, well, they won't tell me. It's mysterious. There's something kind of mysterious about what you're going to do that will bring about changes on the practical, like changing your every day-to-day things. It's something radical because I have the Queen of Wands and the Goal and Destiny, which if it has to do with work, then this person's putting themselves out there, risking getting burned in order to really express and embrace that bold, sassy braveness, confidence, attracting everything and anything that you want. The Queen of Fire, it doesn't really hesitate to share their gifts. Tell me why the moon is out here. Something about your intuition, what your intuition knows about plans or how something needs to be planned, or a strategy on what you're wanting to achieve here in the earth realm and this financial side of everything, or your attachments. I think you know that something's not working for you, like in your environment. That's kind of what I'm getting. And because this intuitive hit is really strong, you would have to be aware of confusion or obstacles being put in your way, I think. And there is a new chapter. So the only thing that could hold you back would be the fears that I feel like you've already freed yourself from. And it was like a way of thinking, or a way of limiting yourself with anxieties. So you're in this waiting phase right now with the Hangman. This High Priestess, by the way, I will tap in more into that, because that's how you're feeling. And that's extremely intuitive. Psychic. Things are coming to you very fast. And more it's getting to where your synchronicities and your hits and your intuitive downloads are not, they're letting the surprise out of each day, and not in a bad way, because you know what's coming. Like, you know what's coming. So the setbacks, they're going to get less and less, is what I feel like. Okay? Because like instinctively or intuitively, you just know something's going on the line with some big time spiritual gifts. There is a new chapter for you, and there is a new spiritual gift and ability. Tell me about the waiting period, the Hangman. Okay, it's a waiting period for your strategy, because you are going to assert yourself. Look at this. Divine masculine, divine feminine, divine masculine, the Emperor and the Empress showing up in your reading. This is about taking charge, asserting yourself. You've mastered everything at this point when you're the Emperor. It's the big boss person. It could be that you're waiting on something like this, like some kind of energy like this. I see this as you, though. Waiting for the scales to be balanced out, wanting some kind of success. So what is the Emperor out here about? What is this about? What kind of strategy? About you never giving up, persistence, and having strong spiritual strength, even within being kind of like attacked sometimes too. Yeah, and the sun is here. It's shining new information, new light, either on a path Yeah, probably on a path. I have the Fool on the bottom. Probably on a path coming up for you that you'll have to take a leap of faith in. But your persistence and your perseverance have paid off. They might leave you exhausted. You may feel very bone tired, like on the physical bone tired. Whoa. Let's get through this first. And I'm going to use the Kipper Deck too. So the 8 of Fire is good news. And I think that's what we're waiting on. Good news through communication that's going to move you forward. This can also be travel. Both of these can be travel. Wow. What was that? That was crazy. That was crazy. That's, there's some truth to that. There's something that involves travel. This news that you're waiting on, it gives you the go-ahead. It gives you the information where you're like, okay, now I don't have to wait anymore. Whatever this news is. The truth and the clarity, armed with that sword. It's almost like the sword of Michael, Archangel Michael. Tell me about, wow, Knight of Air in the reverse. Your solution is whatever's not working is not working. And it's no more like pretending that something's working if it's not. See, the King of Wands reverse and the King of Swords reverse. It's either a relationship or something that you were building, and there's some type of adversity here with these that you couldn't really do anything about, but like you're the Emperor. So you may have these King energies either trying to stop or that you're having trouble working with. People are very smart, but they use their brains for like not the right reasons. Jeez. You can see clearly now some kind of situation where there's an Empress energy, maybe in isolation, or maybe it's an Empress energy being blocked, like a creative block. You're seeing clearly why and what forces are stopping action. Okay, that's like, I don't know what that applies to, but it has to do with like you've put in your best. Now, what is all this shit like on your heart space? What are all the, it's something that is caused externally here. Because you've done work. Your inner world's good. With the High Priestess, you're good. And you're seeing clearly who is dysfunctional here. And this may even be family members here with the Empress in the reverse. And then you have the Ace of Cups. So this is the new loving beginning. The passionate new beginning also for you. Passionate new path that leads to your 10 of Cups. Your heaven on earth. And you'll be dancing. You'll be celebrating joy, abundance. This is a good reading. You find, let me say this, like when you see things clearly and you hone in on what you really want to choose, you are not deterred anymore, and you're not going to be put in a Nine of Air energy by anybody. If somebody's trying to get you to second guess or question or think negatively about everything, or about a choice or decision of yours, you're not going to let that get to you. You're not going to let them get to you or change your decision. You have main female in the reverse, courthouse. Message of concern. Sun wealth in the reverse. So you may get some money. Some of y'all might be getting a settlement or something with court or paper, like paperwork and stuff. But it might not be sudden. Could be that this is sudden wealth and you just haven't gotten a message, or it's a message of concern regarding finances. Main female being in the reverse, feeling like somebody, maybe this is somebody you know or you can relate to being like restricted or feeling stuck. I have the family room, and then I have occupation and high honor. Okay, what's the sudden wealth about in the reverse with the message of concern in the reverse? It's wealth again. It's 11-11. There's a lot of wealth tied to the family here and to your occupation. And there's secrets. And there's cloudiness due to these secrets. What a cryptic message here, Spirit. What about this adversity? What about dealing with the adversities? You're going to have a good outcome no matter what. Even if you have slanderous people with the snake, you'll be able to point out who's the snake. This is adversity causing it feels like greed over something that you have, or money that you're going to have, something like that. And so that's why they want you to think that your choices aren't going to, or they want you to think that you're going to have some kind of hit or a loss. These are like sociopath. The snake is like a sociopath. It's somebody that blames everybody else for all of their issues, and they will slander your name. They mean harm. They're not good, but you have a good outcome over those snakes, okay? So you just need to remember that. And whatever secrets somebody thinks they can hide from you, that's funny because you have the High Priestess and the Moon. That's hilarious. Something that you're wanting to build with the House in the reverse, this is something that was delayed. In fact, that's the challenge, is something that was delayed that you've been wanting to build for a while now, or an offer that you've been wanting to give for a while now. I also have a spirit child wanting to come through for somebody. It's a new, it could be a new beginning wanting to come through also. So let's pull from the White Light Oracle, and I'm going to wrap this up. The private readings, by the way, are longer than these. I just do these for the general, right? If I have more time, I'll get into them. But for the sake of uploading, it's time-wise, it's better to keep them under a certain amount of time. Whoa! Seraph. Maybe I was talking about the Seraphim. I'm not sure. Look at this. This is the White Light Oracle. And like I said, all these decks are listed in the description box, and they're updated to what I'm using right now. This is the White Light Oracle. It says, practice connecting to the joy that is always deep within you. Pay attention to what brings you exquisite delight. If you don't know what that is, then you're being guided to experiment and explore. Connecting to the joyful capacity of your heart will heal so much negativity and uncertainty. Let your heart relax and allow the spiritual grace that wishes to reorder your life to manifest its miraculous magic. It is about the seraphims. They're extremely high vibration. And that tone, 963, says it can unlock radiant luminosity into your light body. Spiritual infusions of light and wisdom with that Hertz. You can just search that on YouTube. So when we feel love, or when we are in love, our hearts are open and receptive. The divine isn't interested in praise for its own sake, but what we can receive when our hearts are open by it. When you have a beautiful experience, fall in love, enjoy the best meal of your life, see a film that awakens your mind, do you not want to tell others about it? We need jubilant, mystical hearts who know the secret of esoteric ecstasy, who are divinely drunk in their celestial communion. We need to see them happily stumbling about as love-struck fools, startling our intellects with their brilliant ramblings, opening our hearts with their purposeful passions. We too need loving delight within the divine, so that so this oracle brings you a message saying, "Let me love you," coming from the divine. So that's what I've got. I'm sending you love. Bye.